welcome to part 3 of the mango season vlogs, and this may or may not be the final part. If you see another mango season video, you know that this wasn't the final part. But just I wanted to preface everything that's happening in the video, saying it starts kind of abruptly, and say that this collection was designed as a school project. I may have said that in the last video. I got a vocational qualification in textile and material design, and I decided to paint and dye all of my fabric by hand. I was able to import a big bolt of fabric from England, and I was able to get a family member to bring it in for me. And because that fabric was white, I had to get all the colors that I wanted myself, and this is the process of getting that done. So it was crazy. I was supposed to do 10 looks. I believe that in all I ended up with 5 or 6 maybe, and I will show you guys the process of getting those done in this video. I cut the fabric to all the lengths that I want, and I marked each with thread so that I know which fabric to dye which color. So let me show you guys how I organize my dyeing process. So the yellow top is in this piece, dyeing it in pieces. Then we are having a orange lining for something, so I mark it. And all these pieces of fabric are marked with the color thread so that I would not get mixed up with the fabric. This is the first color I'm doing. You can see it look kind of greenish, but then when you look at the actual fabric, it's a very light sandy color. And you have to stir it regularly so that the color distributes evenly in the fabric. Honestly, I feel like dyeing fabric is like cooking. I say I like a lot. Yes, I do. I feel dyeing fabric is a lot like cooking because there's a specific recipe and everything. I'm boiling water right now so that I could put in my yellow. I have another piece of fabric to put in the ecru dye, and then all you have to do once it's finished dyed in the tub, you wash it and then you hang it out on the line, and then you have all your beautiful fabric. I'm really excited. I have about a week and a half to finish up everything that I need to finish, and I haven't started cutting fabric yet, but fingers crossed everything goes well and I'll have a 6 look collection ready to go on the runway. Fingers crossed. I washed the fabric and it's a lot lighter than I wanted it to be. This is the color I wanted, like a lighter version of this. And then after I washed it out, this is the color it came out. Ugh. This one, I wanted it to be a little darker, so I added a bit of brown to the color. But it looks gray. I don't know what is going on. And dyeing is really difficult. I don't know who told me to do this, because I thought I was good at it, but because it's a handmade process, it's so difficult to quality control color and all of that. So, you know, a couple things went wrong today, but they went wrong in a pretty okay way. I wouldn't say a good way, because it's not originally what I wanted, but in a okay way. Let me show you guys what I've done so far. So this is the yellow. It's a lot brighter than I originally thought it would be, but that is actually a good thing. as I showed you before, the sand color that I was trying to get is actually a dark white, and this was supposed to be the same color as this, but I used the same exact dye water. I just tried to darken it a bit, and somehow it came out blue, and I don't know how or why, but that actually works for me. I'm about to start dyeing some green fabric. The water is finally boiling. Currently in my washing machine, we have another fabric about to be finished washing, and that is going to be the burnt orange one. Ooh. Okay, let me finish. Back to work. It's first thing in the morning. Last night I spent the night trying to fix some of the pieces of fabric where the dye didn't come out, so I dyed them over. So I'm about to see what's going on with them now. I left this one in the water overnight because I find when I want things to be a darker shade or a more rich shade, the longer I leave them in the dye, the better. I don't know if that was a good idea, but we'll see in about an hour. Okay, so this one was supposed to be green and it came out blue. Let's see how it is now. I dye it over. It's a green blue. I guess that's workable. I have no idea. We'll see. Because I was having so much difficulty getting the color green that I wanted for a particular skirt, I've decided to take a more direct approach into getting the right color on the fabric since dyeing wasn't working. Here I am painting it. I have my speedball roller, some textile paint, my glass to roll it out on, a little bit of water, and I am rolling the color onto the fabric. Just a little bit of paint. Pick up some water with the roller. Roll it out on the edge so that it doesn't pick up too much water. And then start rolling it around in the paint. Get an even coat on the roller just by rolling it out on the glass. And there you go. Just roll the fabric. Sometimes the fabric gets stuck on the roller. And finally, the color that I wanted. It's actually coming up blue on camera, but it's a greenish blue. It was hard enough to find open-ended zips for the less the right color, so I have my white zip and I painted it. I'm painting them all the colors I need. So it's Wednesday. I forgot what day it was just now. Today is Wednesday. The show's on Saturday in the finishing stages of trying to produce this collection. This has been extremely stressful. I've had to cut pieces out to the collection for now, and it's just been really stressful. But I have a couple of pieces that are actually completed and I'm really happy about that, and I'm working towards all the rest. So let me show you guys what's up so far. I have this beautiful yellow shirt
that I dyed myself. This green shirt was done from before. It does have an area at the back here that needs fixing with the paint, and then the pants that goes with it under here is lovely joggers is finished, and I hand dyed this fabric as well. My girl Nikita has been a big help getting these things stitched, because I was cutting the fabric out, like cutting out the stuff, making patterns, dyeing fabric. So she stitched most of the stuff, and I'm still dyeing and painting fabric and making sure everything is ready while she stitches. So I'm extremely exhausted this morning. I'm about to get some breakfast, and then it's to work for me. It is 10 to 11 and I'm all set up to finish my last 2 pieces of dyeing. So excited. This is gonna be green. You can see all these different greens set up here. I just did the red one, and that is also going to be green. First things first, dinner.
Also, again, to Nikita for helping me sew most of this collection. I was really busy dyeing everything, getting everything together, so she was a big help to me in the sewing process. And yes, guys, sometimes I get people to help me sew, sometimes I pay people to help me sew, because I can't do everything myself. I get a lot more work done when I get help. So shout out to Nikita. She didn't get paid for helping me. She just really helped me, and I am forever grateful to Nikita for helping me get this collection to the point that I wanted to. I believe the next few videos are going to be like maybe a slideshow of pictures that I did with the collection and stuff like that. I showed at the school show, I showed at BMX, and I also showed at Pompasset Branch Party, which is Tony Tarn's summer fashion show. I did all of that in 2018. As I said in the first video, this is so old. Anyways, guys, I think the lesson that I learned the most when making this collection is always do a tester. When you're dyeing, always do a tester. And that is the takeaway from this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.